Good morning, grade 6.
Good morning.
How are you today? Okay, today we are going to study together Unit 1, Lesson 2. But before we start studying, I have a question to discuss with you. Can anything change your life? Can anything change your life? Yes?
Yes.
Like what? What can change your life?
Like you'll be playing something, you'll be famous.
Okay, so if you play your favorite sport and you got the talent to play that, you will be a famous person and this will change your life. That's a nice example. Good. Do you believe that a game can completely change someone's life? Do you believe that? Good. Now let's talk about someone who started to play a game and that game changed her life completely. She's called Fiona Mutesi and she has a title, by the way. Her title is the Chess Queen of Uganda. The Chess Queen of Uganda. Now let's meet Fiona.
Am I ready?
Last one. Others play, please.
The thing I love about chess is that it's a game where you engage. Young can play with old, girls can play with boys, you get to look them in the eye.
Checkmate, she won!
The ultimate goal of chess is to get to the king. And I think as it relates to real life, the message would be never give up.
She's winning.
In this film, you see these children transcend their circumstances through mentorship, encouragement, and belief. So just keep moving forward until you achieve your goal. Rated PG.
So, what do you think? Or what is the thing that has helped Fiona to change her life? Yes? Chess or playing chess. Okay. Do you know how was her life earlier before she started playing and after she played?
Yes.
Was she famous before she played chess?
No, she didn't.
But now, after she played and she became very talented in playing chess, she is very famous. Okay, let's take our lesson now about Fiona and discuss it.
2. Listen and read. Fiona Mutesi,
Chess Queen of Uganda. Fiona Mutesi's young life was hard. When she was 3 years old, her father died. Shortly after, so did her older sister.
the family had to move to Katwe,
a poor area of Kampala, Uganda's capital. For a time, Fiona had to leave school. It was very hard to not be in school, Fiona says. I did not have hope. Then, one day, she discovered chess. She had followed her brother, Brian, to a children's sports charity in Kampala. Fiona was hungry and was interested in the free meals the charity was handing out. But when she saw the children playing a strange game with beautiful black and white chess pieces, she was fascinated. When I first saw chess, I thought, what could make all these kids so silent? Charity worker Robert Katende noticed the barefoot 9-year-old in a grubby skirt hanging around and invited her in. It was soon clear that Fiona had a rare talent for chess. She remembers the first time she won a game against a boy who had previously beaten her easily. I was taught how to defend. I played him and won, and he cried. Robert Katende was impressed. He became coach to the young prodigy, and she went from strength to strength. In 2007, she won the Uganda Women's Junior Championship and went on to win the same title twice more. She has also represented her country at 4 chess Olympiads, and her remarkable story has inspired a film and a book. Thanks to Fiona's success, her family have now moved out of the slum and into a house. In 2017, the young chess champion went to the USA to begin studying at Northwest University. Fiona has become a role model for others with difficult lives. It's easy to believe her when she says,
Chess has totally changed my life.
Okay. Now, we got to know that chess has completely changed Fiona's life. Who can tell me how was her life before she started playing chess? How was it?
She was not famous. She had an average life until their family lost her father and her sisters. They had to move into a poor part of the capital of the country she was living in and got food from charity.
Okay, good. Was she rich before?
No.
Did she go to school before she playing chess? So, chess completely changed her life. After playing chess and after she became famous, she started to go to school and she moved with her family from the poor area in the town to a nice place. And later, they moved to live and study in the United States. Okay. We have some words to discuss here. Let's repeat these words, please. Championship.
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 So what is a championship? It's a contest or?
Big competition.
Well done, a big competition. Next. Charity.
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 Charity. What is a charity? It's an organization that help who?
People.
Or?
Children.
Good. And we have chess.
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 It's a kind of
Board game.
board game. For how many players?
2 players.
Excellent. Coach. 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 Who is a coach? He's a trainer or an instructor. Hope. 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 It's something that? Something that we wanted to happen. Peace. 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 It's a small part of something, like a piece of chess. Represent. 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 Represent your country means, in a game of course, or in a competition, means to officially play for your country. Excellent. Prodigy. 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 Prodigy is a miracle child or a genius child. Hand out. Hand out. Hand out. Means give something
For free.
for free. Grubby.
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 Grubby means
Dirty.
dirty. Slum areas.
Slum areas.
Slum areas.
Slum areas.
What is a slum area? They are the poor districts or neighborhoods in a city or a
Town.
excellent. Now let's go back to our lesson and answer some questions. Question 1, it's true or false. You answer number 1. Fiona Mutesi's father taught her to play chess. Is it correct? No. Excellent. So number 1 is false. Number 2, next.
Fiona first went to the charity because she wanted to learn to play chess.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes, let's check. No, it's not correct. It's false. First, she went to the charity to take a free meal. Okay. Next.
Robert.
Katendi quickly noticed that Fiona was good at chess. Is it correct?
Yes.
Correct. Well done. Next.
When Fiona won a chess game, the boy she beat was not happy. True.
True. Excellent. Fiona has now become a successful filmmaker. False. Excellent. Fiona's family was able to move into a house. False. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
It's true. After she became famous, she got more money and she moved with her family to another house in a good place in the town. Now, dear students, we are going to study the grammar topic for today, for lesson 2. It's about stative verbs. After we have studied before the present simple and present continuous, now we're going to study together stative verbs and stative verbs vs action verbs. So what is a stative verb? A stative verb is a verb that expresses a state, not an action. What do you mean, sir, about that? Look at this picture. They are playing. He is
Eating.
the phone is
Drinking.
she is
Dancing.
all these are action verbs. Are action
Verbs.
not stative verbs. So most verbs are
Action verbs.
good. And action verbs can be used in the present.
Continuous.
What about stative verbs? Can we use stative verbs with action with the present continuous? No. Who can give me an example? Can I say I like English or I am liking English? Because like is a. But can I say I am reading English, right? Okay, I am reading English, but I cannot say I am liking English because like is a stative verb, but read is action verb, an action verb. Good. Some verbs don't describe actions, and these verbs we call them stative verbs. Okay. Like no, love, understand, want, prefer, hate. Can we say I know you or I am knowing you? Is it correct to say I am wanting some water or I want some water? I want some water. Is it correct to say he is understanding the lesson or he understands every lesson? He understands or understands? He understands every lesson. Can we say I hate popcorn or I'm hating popcorn? I hate. Because all of them are, and we don't use stative verbs with. Excellent, dear students. For example, these verbs are never used in the continuous forms. Example, I want
To go.
Can we say I am wanting to go?
No.
Good. Some stative verbs express feelings like love, hate, want, prefer, need. So these verbs express what?
Feelings.
Feelings. Some other stative verbs, they are related to the mind. Example,
Know, understand, believe, remember, mean, forget.
and they are all stative.
Verbs.
We don't use them with the continuous forms or tenses. Verbs expressing possession like own, possess, belong, and have. Again, own, possess, belong, and have. All of them also are stative verbs. Some verbs are related to the senses. Like what? See.
Hear, smell, taste.
Excellent. See, hear. For example, I can't see anything and I can't hear anything from here. So, see and hear are stative verbs. Excellent. Be careful, dear students. There is something very important to know. What happens with these verbs? For example, have. Which one is correct? I have a car or I'm having a car?
I have a car.
Good. Which one is correct? I have lunch or I am having lunch?
I am having lunch.
So we can use have in continuous forms and we can use it as a stative. But what about the meaning here? Do they have the same meaning? I have a car and I am having lunch. Do they have the same meaning?
No.
Good. So we can say she is having a, they are having, because have here has a different, it's not related to possession. Okay, so having here means eating. And she is having shower. Here is taking shower. So the meaning here is different. What about smell? We can say the rose or the flower smells good or is smelling good? Smells good. What about, look at this picture. What is she doing? She smells the flower or she's smelling the flower? Because here, when we look at the picture, we're talking about an action. We're talking about she's doing something. She's doing something. But when we say the flower smells good, are we talking about something the flower is doing? No. So the flower smells good. Smell here is a stative verb. But she's smelling the flowers. Smells here is an action verb. Excellent. Let's take another example. Look at this picture. The trash smells bad or the trash is smelling bad? So the verb smells here is an action verb or a stative verb? Good. Excellent, dear students. You are very smart. What about this verb, taste? Which one is correct? I taste the soup or I am tasting the soup?
I'm tasting the soup.
Okay, which one is correct? Well done, by the way. The soup tastes good or the soup is tasting good?
The soup tastes good.
Excellent. So the verb taste can be a stative verb or?
Action verb.
Okay, excellent. The soup here tastes delicious. It's a stative verb because we are not talking about an action. What about here? What is he doing? He is tasting the soup, or the man is tasting the food. Excellent, dear students. What about this verb? Look. He looks
Tired.
It's an action verb or a stative verb? A stative verb. What about this man? What is he doing?
He's looking outside the clock.
He is looking at his watch. He's looking at his watch. Excellent. So, some verbs can be stative or action according to its meaning and its usage. Okay? So, again, some verbs can be stative verbs or according to its meaning and the usage of this verb in the sentence. Another example, see. I can see the sea from my window. I can see it. It's a stative verb or an action verb? A stative verb. He is seeing the. It's an action verb or a stative verb? Because he is seeing here, he is doing an action because he left his house and went to the doctor. So he is seeing the doctor. It means he is going to visit the doctor or he is visiting the doctor. That's it for today, dear students, grade 6. Thank you for being good and wonderful students today. See you again next time with a new lesson. Goodbye.